Okay. So that should be it. Okay, so we are live. We have some pinned goals. We're trying to get me to. I've got to add that. So add a live goal. I want to. Now it's not working. Oh, hold on. That's what I've got to do. I've got to do it this way, right? Add a goal. Like that. Add. And we want to do the followers, right? And there we go. We're nearly there. So we add source. And there we go. Hello, welcome. Hi, King. How are you? Can you hear me? Yes, you can. How good's that? We're rocking. It's been a hell of a day. So I'm on later than I wanted to be. We are here to just test some settings. At the moment, things look okay, which is weird. We've got 1 minute before the race service starts. So the other thing is my text-to-speak isn't working as yet. But that's okay. How are you, King? What's happening, mate? Where are we at with you? I'm just going to quickly see if wavelength will work. Mixes. So the other thing I've got to just check if in the volume mixer, open volume mixer, where is it sending sound right now to? That's not the way I think I want it to be. I want it to be going to system. And that'll work then. Anyway, we are live. We have goals. Bathurst 12 Hour was crazy, King. It was absolutely ridiculous. I still can't get over what exactly happened. I watched stuff this morning yet again, and I still, the kangaroo, Golding's crash, and then the big one at Forest Elbow was absolutely, absolutely crazy. Yeah, 20 minutes it lasted, and it exploded, and so did the animal. Unfortunately, it's sad, but Jesus, it was crazy. And even then, like, we sat there and we complained that the graphics packages were broken the whole way through. It was terrible to watch, to be honest. Everyone was Will Brown. The standings weren't correct. It was showing people that lapsed down but weren't lapsed down. It was just all a little bit terrible on that aspect of things. And but yeah, it was crazy race. Let's see if I can do some laps in this car quickly. Hey,
pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
I've done zero practice for this.
Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
How was your weekend, King? Did you spend all your time watching Bathurst? So I've been told to throw these cars into the corner a lot more. I'm slowing down too much. Oh, that's an off track. Oh, I'm testing stuff. It seems pretty smooth at the moment. I'm sitting on 120 frames, which is awesome. Racing finished 27th, and Chaz Mostert, Cam Waters, and Thomas Randall got 24th. Yes, it wasn't a good showing for the Aussie supercar drivers, unfortunately. But, yeah, look, I think Ojeda was being silly. I think he should have, Ojeda should have given up that spot in the effort of finishing the race. He put himself into a wall, which then took out Chaz. I think Chaz's car, Randall, obviously cost him. But, yeah, Grove was a problem from the start. So they had that issue in qualifying. And then it just went worse for the weekend from there. So, unfortunately. So, we're going to do quali. But, yeah, it was a weird weekend. Bathurst 12-hour chat. If you want to jump in, have a chat about it. Went to my grandparents' house on Saturday, so I watched all the qualifying there. I missed all the qualifying, man. I was a little bit upset about that. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm just going to edit the UI quickly so I can bring over. I'm trying to keep an eye on the frames per second because that's the problem we've been having at the moment. And let's see if we can go out. But yeah, that's I missed the qualifying, unfortunately. So your chat's up there, but it's not talking to me in my head. So I'm going to test that out.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 19. So
it was definitely an interesting race, right? It was a shame that old mate on that restart caused the crash that took out the Merc that was probably going to win it. To be honest, I don't think they were going to be beaten at all. Corvette took itself out. It was a weekend of people just taking themselves out for some silly reason. Went to Ballarat and watched Freestyle Kings and BMX. Nice, how was that? That would have been a fun weekend, right? That's too early on the break there. Awesome. I'm glad it was good. That's good news. So I'm learning this track in qualifying. I didn't know what to do, what race to do. I just wanted to test settings. And I figured this was a good place to start. I know the car, I know the track, so probably the best option I got. And we're trying to learn to throw this thing around corners. So excited about supercars this weekend. Yes, supercars this weekend. And we've got our sim racing Bathurst 12-hour this weekend. It's going to be an epic weekend of craziness. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens, especially come Friday. Are they doing practice on Thursday or is it only Friday for the Sydney Motorsport Park? It's almost a fourth gear quarter, that one. It's definitely not a... That's too deep. My weekend was okay, mate. Tried to fix this stream up, so it's looking a little bit different now. I'm trying to make it less chilling on my computer. Like, my GPU's at 98% right now. We've been working on that all weekend. Obviously watched most of Sunday, watched the 12-hour. Caught up with some mates. Didn't really do much, didn't really leave the house. It's been real wet weather this weekend up here. It's been just a good weekend to sit at home and do not much, which has been something pretty good that I haven't done properly for a while. Especially with everything that's coming up over the next couple of weeks.
138.00.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Yummy. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're having a great Monday. So yeah, big week of practice after today for Bathurst 12 hours. See, I'm getting... My audio's weird and it's not right. I'm hearing Jim talk to me, but I can't quite hear him. Yeah, fourth gear corner there for sure. And then into fifth, and then brake hard. Better, it's the best I've done that.
The leader has just done a 137.15.
Nah, it's not near the apex. So I've got to bring Jim's Jim's audio up a little bit. And a race on Friday night for supercars. Oh, so there's nothing on Thursday? That's good. That means I can just concentrate on watching it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday while we're racing. Yeah, they're doing it's a night race on Friday, right? Thank you for the likes on TikTok as we fly around Brands Hatch. What a track. So we'll be live from about 7:30, I reckon, Queensland time. It's about an 8 o'clock server open. No, it'll be a bit earlier than that, actually. Queensland time is a 7 o'clock server open time. So we'll be live for about 6:30 Queensland time. Oh, I've got mine. No, I haven't. So the race will start, I think it'll roughly start, because it's an enduro, they don't start until nearly 7:45 or something like that. And then 12 hours from there. Unless we really, really do die badly early on, and then we'll drop out, unfortunately. And we'll have to talk about if we're going to do the night race instead of the day race. But I don't think we'll be doing that. 7:50 PM Queensland time. That's late, but I like it. Okay, let me see if I can fix up this audio. What did I get? 14th out of all that. 3 seconds off the pace, oh my god. And I thought I was going well then. Damn. We've got a lot of fucking time to find. Maybe I shouldn't do no pracky. So we want to bring Jim up. Jim is definitely working, right? Yeah. Jim is definitely going to crew chief. So crew chief is at max.
Radio check.
So he's real quiet. So I'm going to bring that down. And then I'm going to talk.
Radio check.
I fiddled around with the settings the other day. Can you hear me? Can you still hear the game?
Radio check.
Yeah, it is 12 hours, mate. So what happens is the server will open at
P14.
7 a.m. Queensland time. 7 a.m. the server opens. You come in and it's like there's a half hour letting everyone get in practice session in them. Then at 7:30 quali starts, and that's an 8-minute period. And then out of that, so about 7:38 Queensland time it starts. And then that's AM Queensland time, and then at 7:30 PM Queensland time, race finishes plus 1 lap. I came in to fix audio and I have not tried. It's got to not miss gridding. We've already got a big disadvantage here. It's gone back to that. No, I don't want speakers, I want system. System, there we go. Okay, hopefully that works.
60 seconds.
Oh, I didn't set up a handbrake. I guess we're going to do it this way. Wish me luck, everyone. Oh, it's a parade lap in the 86s. I didn't think about that. Yeah, does that make sense, King? I hope it does. How are yous all anyway? Welcome along, whoever's there. Hope you're all having an awesome Monday. We are going into a race, and my frames are still sitting at 95, 93, 94. That's pretty cool. GPU still sitting at 97%, so we're okay there. I think I hadn't updated my graphics.
We're aiming to be in the top 14.
Top 14. This is top split.
You really need to get on with it.
I didn't realise that. This is top split. There's a 5.8k guy in here. We are car number 15 in the top split of 17, so we are meant to be one of the slowest ones in the server. Is that the same cars that they have in real life at Bathurst, 12-hour, right?
Rolling start. Get ready to follow car number 9.
I'm pretty sure in iRacing it's only GT3s, but yes, it's all the same GT3s. I'm pretty sure they don't have the GT4 as an option. But we're racing the McLaren.
77.
Hey, Bro Glenn, welcome along, buddy. Hope you're having a great day. We are about to do a race. Old mate is going to swerve into me if I'm not careful. We've just got this 86 series race. We're in top split, and we're well outclassed. We are car number 15 of 17, and we're 3 seconds off the pace because I've done no practice. But yes, the computer had been mucking up a little bit, so we've done a lot of testing, and this is what this is about, is just making sure that A, our wheel doesn't break like it did on Friday, B, the graphics don't stutter much anymore, and C, I've got a good frame rate. He's going to swerve right into me if I'm not careful. And yeah, I'm trying this new dual stream setup on YouTube, so I'm only sending out the one signal, but it should be doing the portrait and the horizontal, and then I get all the chat in one, and we go from there. So let me know, Bro Glenn, are you watching on your phone, and is it portrait or horizontal, or can you flip between the two? That's the stuff I'm trying to test at the moment. It's the info I need to know. We're about to go green in a couple corners. Oh no, don't do that. Whoa, dude.
Car number 9.
Yeah, so this is the first stream I've done. I did a bit of a test one last night. It seems to be not cutting out. It was a USB port malfunctioning from what I can work out. Plus I've played around with the settings a little bit to try and not kill the computer so much.
Go, go, go.
It's chaos. I thought I saw a car flip into pit lane then. Anyway, we're racing. We've got some freebies then. Okay, so text to talk's not working, so give me a sec. I'm going to have to try and read most of this stuff. Bit early on the throttle then. So yes, on the phone can switch between the two, good quality sound and picture. Thanks, Bro Glenn, that's awesome. That's what I need to know. I'm glad it's working. Doing a 24 race, that would be crazy. I've done the 24 Spa before, and it is crazy, man. I want to do the 24 Nürburgring at some stage as well. There's definitely more 24s in me. It's really good. They're really good fun. Stressful and chaotic, but definitely fun. Okay, let's see if I can start catching these guys. We're starting to lose the ground a bit. So there'll be a 24-hour race I do this year. I'm not getting that corner right at all.
Car right.
Almost got the run on me.
He's still there. Clear right. P11.
He's gone wide.
Left side.
Oh, he's going to squish me. But we're good. Oh my god, this guy. I let him pass because of a bad run, but actually, I need to get past you. What time does 24 start and what time does it usually finish? So, the last one we did started about 10 a.m. and finished obviously 10 a.m. the next day, which was a little bit of chaos. We woke up with a few hours to go. So it might have actually been 8 to 8, actually, Australian time. I can't really remember. It's been a couple of years since we had a crack at one. I think we had a 5 or a 6 man team for that one too, but they were all Australian, so it wasn't like we had overseas people doing the overseas stints. So how do I get this last quarter right, everyone?
Okay, Peter, the next car is...
So let's just break a little early.
The leader has just done a 136.
Where are we? Up to 11th now. So, yeah, I think I got, when things were a little bit steady, I went and got like 4 hours sleep. It was really hard to sleep because you're too amped up, man. There's too much adrenaline going through with it all. But yeah, I did try and get some sleep before we did the last stint. But I'd finished all my stints, so it wasn't like I was getting up and going again. A few of the other boys had sleeps during the day that did the night stretches. But yeah, no, I did a day stint. The problem was with that one, early on, so in the first stint of the day, Braden's fan, 86ers Gaza, sorry. The first stint of the 24-hour race, Braden's computer turned off and sent him straight at Spa in one of the straights. And literally wrote the car off, towed us to the pits. So we had damage, had to wait 3 or 4 laps once he got back in, and that was the end of our race. But we still, from there, I think we did really well to finish the race. But that's where there's a sticker on the back of our cars, which is turn the fan on, PC turns off, or something along those lines. I can't remember the exact wording of it, but that's where that sticker comes from if you do see it on the back of one of our cars. I'm pretty sure it's on this one. I'll show you at the dump stage. Oh, it's too much understeer there.
Right, Peter, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Yeah, guys, I'm just testing some stuff out, so I just had to jump into something quickly to see what was going on. I think I've got all my frames back,
139.
which is what we'll try to find out, what was going on with the PC. And it's not a hugely important race if I stuff it up and my steering wheel goes off. But yeah, we seem to be running okay at the moment, which is all the test is about. Michael from behind is coming on strong. We've lost old mate because I've been not focusing on my exits.
Getting closer. The gap is now 0.43.
Yeah, the sim I can do. We've done one 24-hour race in our past. We definitely want to do another one again sometime soon. I've lost this spot as well now. We did the Spa 24, but I've got some people interested in doing the Nords, Nordschleife 24 later on this year, but that'll be the one I'll end up doing, I think. I don't think there's many others that we do 24 in the sim.
Car right. Right side's clear. E11.
That's got around that quarter. Yeah, so we're doing a 12-hour this weekend, Gaza. This Saturday, you'll see a 12-hour race happening, and yeah, there's full driver swap. So we're going to have 3 cars 3 drivers to a team in the 12-hour, having 2 cars racing. It's been a pretty awesome event.
Car right. He's still there. Hold your line, clear right. Don't panic. Come on, Peter.
What was nearly green? Last week I had something pop up on my computer and I was in the middle of a rolling start. Yeah, that was what happened Friday was my PC, my wheel decided to, my USB port on my wheel, for where my wheels plug into the PC decided to have a heart attack and disconnected the wheel as I was on the parade lap and took someone out, unfortunately. And then it did it twice more during the race. But I've changed ports and it seems to have fixed that issue, which is great news. I need to go faster through these corners. I'm losing it. You can see so much. Every corner.
It's now 0.9.
So, when I go into the pit scatter, there's an option instead of towing or practice or I hop out of the car and then someone somewhere else in the world sees that the car's free in our team and they press hop in car and then they're in the car, I'm out of the car, and then there's an automatic, I think it's about a 35-second driver swap timer that goes on while your pit stop's going, so that adds to the time of your pit. And yeah, so you've got to have your drivers do a certain amount of, still has minimum requirements and maximum requirements. And I think you only need a minimum of 2, but you can have up to as many as you want. You can have 4, 5, 6. We did a 12-hour with 6 of us at one stage. It was too many, but it was something we did. Oh, don't do that.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Well, that's, I think, cemented us into 12th unless there's something interesting happens from here. Damn, sorry guys, that's the first real mistake I've made. Been a bit of door bashing in this race, but that's the first real mistake I've made. But I need to be throwing it at the corners a little bit more. I don't need to be in 4th or 3rd here. How many should people have for a 12-hour and a 24? So, we think it's 3 for a 12-hour, but we think it's only 4, max 5 for a 24-hour race. Maths would say go to 6 for a 24-hour race, but you definitely get it away with a 4, and 5 is probably the ideal. 12, because then you all do 4 hours each, and you generally do a double stint, right? So you do stints about an hour, so a double stint is then 2 hours, so then you always have one person spotting for you, and then one person driving, and the other person can be resting. Where if it's 2, you really need to have a spotter who's going to jump in and spot for you and tell you where's coming, what's happening, and all that kind of stuff. So in the 24-hour race, that gives you a chance to have 2 people resting while 2 people are spotting and racing. Is the idea behind it, but everyone just gets in the one Discord and gets real excited and just basically does it all the spotting as well and just sits there and chats and watches it. It's a very communal event, the old 24 and 12-hour races. We'll do a 6-hour at some stage as well. There's a 6 and a 4-hour options. The boys do a bit of practice on a Saturday night, which is a 3-hour race. And those ones you only need 2. Realistically, 100% you only need 2. They've actually made it so the 3-hour races can be done solo if you want to, which is good practice. Hey, Aussie Bogan. Look, I literally jumped in and my first lap was qualifying. I'm not very quick at all. I was 3 seconds off the pace in this top split one. So I'm doing a 1:39 at the moment, not very fast at all. This was just to jump in and test out my settings, and it was the only thing that really made any sense for me to race. I need to throw this car around here a little bit more. It's a track and a car combination that's built for that, and I'm just not ready for that just yet. Like I said, it's just last time we raced, we had issues with the car. The wheels died, was disconnecting itself, and the stream was overpowering everything and causing the sim to actually freeze. So we're testing to make sure that's out before we do the 12-hour on the weekend, because the last thing we want is the 12-hour, the car or the sim to die and kill the race for us. Yeah, I love Brands Hatch. It's one of those tracks I've done since I was real young.
Ahead is now 3.4 seconds.
Oh, hold on. I missed the King comment there. And all the people race with podcasts you do. So, Locked On Lads is built from the podcast, yes, but there's a couple of people that aren't on the podcast that do race with us, and they're all under the Locked On Lads banner. So it's the one time we used to always race skippies together every week, and that's where we'd all get together, the 10 or 12 of us, and we don't do that anymore. So Enduros is about the only time we all get together these days. So we've got 6 of us racing this weekend. Braden, Tim, and Nathan Verney. So Nathan's maybe been on the podcast once, but he's part of Locked On Lads. He's probably done the most laps under the name Locked On Lads. Braden was my co-host when we started the podcast, and Tim Court was definitely on the podcast for a while there as well as a permanent fixture. They're racing car number 1. And I'm racing car number 2 with J-Mac, who's definitely had a couple episodes. Because he was on the Shitbox Rally ones, and Cal was definitely on a few times. So me and Cal did the Sydney Motorsport Park experience together as well. So, but yeah, we're all from the team. But yeah, and all featured on the podcast at some stage. Definitely not getting that corner right, am I? Huh. Hey, Aussie, thanks for the follow, you legend. So it'll be Bathurst for the rest of the week, everyone. GT Sprint or GT Challenge at Bathurst all week as we get ready for the 12-hour this weekend. Pretty much nothing else. I'll either be doing laps or racing one of those races. I don't need to go to third there. What an idiot. Yeah, it's a massive token nostalgia hit for me too, Broken. Like, I don't know how many hours I would have spent doing this in Toka touring cars. It was just always the option. Yeah, it would have been about mid-90s, man. What a series that was. Okay, final lap coming up. We're 7 seconds ahead of the people behind. We're just not finding any. So, Harper, this is the wheelie bin. That's the Toyota GR86. I just jumped in it because it was my only option when I jumped in. Work has made me run a little bit late today. So I missed what I wanted to do, which was Virginia GT3. But this is probably a better chance to test out the wheel with less repercussions. And the wheel and the graphics, the frames, all seem to be running really well. So, and the stream seems to be going well. So that's always good. Oh, I'm too early. I need to turn in a bit earlier there. That's the problem. But like I said, laps, that's all good. Race is almost over. We're gonna lose 8 iRating of this, so it's not all bad. Well, it's bad, but it's not terrible. I don't drive this car often enough to be good at it, unfortunately. And I've gone wide. No, I haven't. 1X on this, so that'll help safety rating as well. I say that like I'm not going to make a mistake on this last couple turns. So that's the best I've taken that corner, I reckon. The best car I'm good at is a weird one. I reckon I'm probably, if I spent time in it, I'm probably the most competitive in the Skip Barber. But I'm also, if I actually gave this time, when I was racing this in leagues, I was getting really competitive for a while there with the 86s. But I just don't race it enough anymore. So that'd be where we're at for those two questions. Those two would be the options. I don't know if my headphones are about to go flat. I just got heard a beep, and I don't know where the beeps come from because nothing else is working at the moment. My sound setup is not right for the system at the moment, so I know what corners I'm getting wrong, and I know how to get them right, but I just don't have the time to sit there and work it out. So let's pull up here. Oh. But yeah, everything seems to be going well. I've got fogged up glasses, which is never a good thing. So we're just going to quit out of this for a second. So the next plan I've got is I'm going to set up a transition screen for you guys because at the moment I don't have one, which is annoying me. So sim car, we can do Summit Point. I haven't done one of these races yet. It's probably the way to go. It starts in 10 minutes, so let's just jump straight into that, hey? And I want to do the 86 again. Okay, so we're going to load into this. So results are ready for the race at Brands Hatch. Let me just press load in so you guys can start seeing the car again and not just my mug and a black screen. Come on, load me in. Let me load in. Come on. So yeah, I need to have a transition thing and I need to have it all automated so you guys see. So I'm just quickly going to go through the things. We got 0.01 of a safety rating for that race, even though we only had a 1x. We lost 8 I rating, which has put me back down to 1435. I lost a chunk the other day when that wheel killed me. And I lost a lot of safety rating in that race too. But we were top split then. We just never had the speed. I needed to find another second and a half, I reckon, easy. So we're just loading in now. Won't be a sec, guys. There'll be something up. So we're still in the 86. We're back into a production car challenge. And it's around Summit Point, which is Summit Point I like. Summit Point was my first ever win in the MX-5 back in the day. But anyway, let's go here. Top split means, so King, when there's, so at the moment there's 126 drivers in this, registered for this race, right? They're not going to have 126 people on the track at once. They've got a limit. So let's say it's 25. So currently at this stage, well, let's say it's 26. That makes it a little bit easier. They split everyone up into 5 splits. So it's the best 25 drivers followed by the next best 25, the next best 25, the next best 25, and then the worst 25. And that's all based on your I rating. So my I rating is 1,435. So if someone's on 2,000, they're technically faster than me. So, or they're better racing than me. So they go in a split that's higher than me. They do a strength of field. So at the moment in our practice server, there's 9 drivers. 8 drivers, and the average strength of that field in I ratings, when I say strength of field, is 1,194. So I'm mid-pack of the people in this practice server. But see, we're up to 137 drivers now, so they're going to split it amongst. So the top split is the ones where they're the best drivers in the world are in that race for that series at that very point in time. So there was a guy in that race that was 5,800 I rating. So I knew I was never going to have a chance at him. And when I talk about driver numbers, when you go in, they give you a number between, so let's say there's 25 people. If you're in that race and your car number's 25, you are the 25th highest I rated person. So you're the lowest I rating in that field. So if you're a car number 1, that means you're the highest I rating for that race, which theoretically means you probably should win it. And where your I rating goes up and down, like we lost 8 iRating last one, but that's only because I finished 12th, but I was car number 15 in a 17-car field, so I was never expected to get very, very high. So if I had performed well and got top 10, I would have actually got a lot more iRating than if I was car number 1 and finished 10th. I would have lost some iRating. I hope none of that actually... Well, I hope all that made sense a little bit anyway. Let's see if I can do some laps around Summit Point. See if I can find some speed.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
So yeah, this is an interesting little track. This long straight's horrible. And it's at the end of the opening part of the race, so everyone dives here and it's always carnage on the first lap. And then it's all skatey from here, so you're always turning and throttling from here on out. No one likes this track, but I, for some reason, find myself being able to do it okay like that. Like I needed to slow down and get the run through there because I slowed down on the exit, which is not what you want to do. But this is the other spot where people often die, get taken out more than anything. And then this is a very tricky section. So it's a great track to learn on because you're always left, right, on the throttle while turning. And then you got big straights for big, heavy braking areas as well. So it's a very good, very good track to learn on. Always come off. Yeah, look, it is one of those tracks. And like this corner is really good because it's such an important corner because you've got such a long straight on it. So it's really important to get a fast flowing corner like that right so you can get down the straight quicker than anyone else and get the draft and dive deep under brakes. It does teach you everything. I do like the little shortcut version of this where you go that way as well. That's still too early on the brake. Axiom, welcome along. It is a really good track in the 86s. The 86s, the Skip Barber, and... Oh, that's bad. The MX-5s, it's a really good track for all those. So that's why production cars, it makes really good sense to have it here. It's really good fun. Especially get a really fast corner like this, and then heavy braking yet again. And it's always a corner... This corner's like you always think you're through it, but you never are. You've got to keep on turning. And you can really get some momentum through. If you get this right and you get the apexes of each of these parts, it's pretty much flat chat and then a little, you probably flat chat that as well. It is a really, it's not as technical, like it's technical, but it's not as hard as you think it is. 3 cones are a good braking mod? Excellent, thank you, because I don't have that knowledge just yet. How are you, Axiom? Anyway, welcome along, buddy. We're just testing settings today, so we're jumping from race to race and just seeing what works. And everything seems to be going okay at the moment. And it's good for learning to keep this car's momentum up as well, because it is such a good flowy track. Yeah, the Mustang Challenge should come here a bit too, I reckon. You are right. Oh, we gotta... I lost a little bit, too much speed there, I reckon. Let's see if I can get through here better. Because you got to stay right here, because then you open up this corner better than I just did then. It's Brent. This will be... Oh, okay, cool. Awesome news, mate. Awesome news. How glad to see you getting it together. It's amazing how many people ask me for streaming advice these days, and I'm sitting here with my lonely few followers, and all these people are getting massive followers. So that's awesome. Hopefully you've got it all set up. Or at least getting close to setting it up. And you'll be outdoing me very quickly, I bet. Used to be the Sandown.
On 20.37.
So no, I don't think
Sector 1 is...
iRacing ever officially did the Sandown 500 as a race. I don't think so. I never remember seeing it. Not in the 6 years I've been doing it anyway. But, oh no, that's off. That's off. Doesn't mean they haven't. But it's one of those things of, there's so many leagues that do it. That's the only time I see the Sandown 500 is just through leagues doing it these days.
That's 20 minutes.
Oh, waiting for the UPC and internet, and the home is currently down. That's no good. Hopefully you get it sorted quick, man. You'll take your time. It's all good. You'll get there. It's always an adventure. I'm here at the moment trying to... I'm just testing settings because everything went wrong last Friday. So it's one of those constant things you're always trying to fix and optimize. My GPU's at 98% and I've got 104 frames a second. My CPU's real low at the moment, so I think all our updates we did have helped out, and I might be able to push the graphics just a little bit harder again. That's a terrible way to take that corner. Well, we're up on the optimal though.
Sector 1 time's okay. Car left. Still there, clear left.
Oh, look at that for a pass, everyone. That doesn't happen very often. Oh, and then I almost stuff it.
Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Oh, we got through there. We're only 1.1 off the pace. I don't know if old mate is fast, though. I don't know if I can stay in 5th there, maybe. Race is starting. We won't find out. So no, I don't use the clutch and I don't use auto clutch. These things are good enough to use without having to do the clutch. So they're an electric clutch in the 86s, I believe it is. So you don't need to clutch it at all. So don't even bother trying to do that when you're racing these things. But you can see here settings, driving aids. So I've got the anti-stall clutch. It's always the option I have on all my cars. Unless my kid's been in and playing on the sim, then he sits to automatic. And I get annoyed. But let's go to the race. But there are people, so in the skip barbers, that was the thing. I had the second clutch as a button because it didn't have an electric clutch, but because you got higher revs, it would go into gear. So you could either blip, give it that extra rev to pop it into gear like an actual real car. So you just blip it as you go up the gears. And what the supercar used to be, you didn't need the clutch. If you blipped it as you went up, got the revs up, and it would just slot into place. But if you use the button clutch, so as you geared up, you were pressing the button with the skip barbers, they were actually quicker again. Just slightly, but they were quicker again. So with these cars, it doesn't matter, but maybe it does, and maybe that's why I'm doing it wrong. But yeah, the foot's on the throttle, so I haven't needed to blip. So, sorry, blipping in the supercar was lifting. And in the MX-5, the way the MX-5 used to be before it got an electric clutch, in an update, you'd have to lift off the throttle, and gear, and that would be enough because you'd have high enough revs. You'd lift, change it, and then you'd go back in. But these are what they call the electric clutch, so you don't need them anymore, as far as I'm aware. Well, I haven't been clutching anyway for a while. That's a lot of chat for a result like that. So we are car number 28 in a field of... Well, there's 22 in my class, and I'm one of the slower ones as far as that goes. I'm just going to quickly look at the results and the entries. There's 43 cars in this field. Looks like there's a few MX-5s and there's a few M2s. But the M2s are the lower end and the MX-5s are the top end. By look at that. I can never remember which is which. And it doesn't say it there, does it? Anyway. Because they're different colours to what I'm using in there. That's why. It's confusing me. Yeah, anyway, sorry. M2 faster. Yeah. I just thought they might have split it differently. Yeah, it's just weird because I'm used to the colours for Race Labs and that was matching up slightly with the colours of that. But yes. Anyway, thank you for the follow, Wonka. Thank you for the share, Wonka. Legendary. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great day. All that kind of stuff helps. The likes and the shares and the follows, all that kind of stuff helps out a lot as we roll on to 1,300 for the follows. M2 is faster. Yes, M2 is definitely the car to beat in this thing. Oh, that's good at qualifying. I don't know what a good time is around here, but we're going to find out. And it won't be what we do. But let's go.
We've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
I just want to be faster than the MX-5s. I hate getting overtaken by them. Oh, cheers, Wonka. I hope this is, so after this week, so I'm going to do this race. I don't know if I'll do another one, but the rest of this week is all Bathurst practice. So GT sprint race, GT challenge race, as we get ready for Bathurst 12 hour this weekend. I stream during the day at this time, and this is where we're at the moment. So I just really, today's all about testing to make sure my stream's working again. It had some real big issues on Friday. So we had steering wheels dropping out, we had graphics freezing, and we had all kinds of weird stuff happening on the stream on Friday. So I've changed some settings, I've moved some stuff around, and I hopefully have got things sorted where it's a bit better. Well, it's flowing better. I've got 105 frames per second at the moment. My GPU is nearly maxed, and we're streaming. Stream apparently looks fine. And the car's running smooth, and we haven't had a dropout yet, which is awesome. So let me get this right. Let's see if I can do 5th gear through here. Just slow it down a little bit. I cannot do 5th gear through that corner.
Okay, Peter, we need to watch these track limits.
That's okay, we've got one more. Strength of field for my class. My class, Brent, I don't know. I've got to set up... oh, hold on. I might have it here, actually. And I've gone too deep there because I'm looking for numbers. No, I don't have it. See, my overlay's not telling me. I've got to fix that up. It's only telling me my class. I can have a look in a sec. But it's 1,511 for my class. But Race Labs, I've got to fix that because it's really annoying in these multi-class races where it only tells me the current class I'm in. But yeah, you guys can see it actually, so yeah, I don't know. High 118s. Should be alright time. Okay, thank you. It's stuff I usually have checked and sorted out, but it's also the sweatiest day of the week because everyone's been doing it all week and I haven't. Let's see if I can get through here.
The leader has just done a 119.30. The leader has just done a 119.19.
Come on.
V13, you're now 4.7 off the pace.
Okay, here we go.
2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
That's not the way you hit an apex at all. I was scared of that apex for some reason. Hey, thanks for the follow, David, you legend. Welcome along. Where you from? Oh, where you from, Wonka? I never asked you officially. That's slowed it down. I like to find out where people are from so I can forget. Unfortunately, I'll try to remember though. Oh, I missed that apex by a mile too, everyone. It's not good.
The leader's just done a 119.11.
That's the best I've flown through there. And there.
Off the pace.
Let's see, come on, is this time I like?
The leader has just done a 119.08.
I'm turning in a little too late there, I reckon. A little too early, sorry. So what was that time? There we go. Rocky! What a place.
17.
I did a lot of time in Mackay. Actually, I did 2.5 years in Mackay. Not hugely. That's not a 123. That was quicker than a 123, right? What? Did I have an off track in that lap? Oh, I must have. I got 2x. Damn. The optimal's a one. That was a 120.9, and I didn't do a very good job of it. So 119 flat. I think we were in the 119s last practice session, I reckon. Tyler Reddick won the Daytona 500 today. Yes, King, I did see that. Oh, Tassie, David. Nice. I'll be down at Tassie for the Simmons Plains 400, is it? The Simmons Plains V8 Supercar race. Anyway, yeah, King, I listened to every single part of it. That's while I was working. I had the laptop up, headphone in, listened to it all the way through. SVG was looking good until that accident in the second stage. Hey, Roy. Didn't know there was a goal in Mackay. Oh, a jail in Mackay? No, there's not. Oh, it's payday. I just got paid. How good's that? No, I didn't build out for quali either, Axiom. And I'm probably on the wrong... I'm on my Bathurst setup, so I don't even know what's a good setup I should be using for this. I'm having a shocker. My setups? Is there an official setup? I'm not on a good setup. I'm sure that's part of it as well. Official setups. No, I don't want to save this one. A medium downforce, I'd assume. There's no summer point setup. I'd have to go find one quickly. Yeah, I know. He finished 30th. He led a couple laps though. That was the important part. He definitely had a couple laps led there in the middle there, and was looking good in stage 2. And then the crash just happened in front of him, and he had absolutely nowhere to go. Unfortunately, poor guy. I'm just trying to find a setup, everyone. Sorry, this person has a setup. Baseline, you reckon? This person's running... Oh. Are they going to let me add that to mine? Maybe they will. Ha ha ha, we're just going to steal one. Definitely not the Bathurst setup. I shouldn't be running that at all.
P21.
Personal setup saves. We're going to go, hey, give this a crack, okay? This is, for those out there, Roy Clark can answer this for me as well. You don't do this, okay? You don't go into a race with all practice and then at the race start, you change to a setup you've got no idea what it's like. Because that's just silly. Oh, it almost stuffed up. So I want to go to my setups. I do not want to save my current setup. I want to go to there and I want to use that one. And we're going to use that one. I just stole someone's, so don't tell them. All the time, do that, Roy? It's me for a win. God, I hope so. I need a win. It hasn't been a win for a while. Anyway, where are we? We're second last of the 86s. We got the MX-5s right behind us. This is a recipe for disaster, everyone. I don't even know. I've got enough fuel. Yeah, 23.3. That was the problem we had in the last race we did. I didn't have enough. I had way too much fuel. Hey, mate, CPU running better. Yeah, it is, J-Mac. We've got 97% for GPU, 98 to 100% for CPU. Frames are at 90, but we're getting no stutters, which is the main thing. This is the most pressure we've put on it so far, J-Mac. The worst place to start on this track. No, 100% for the first quarter. We want to be as far away from everyone as we can. Yeah, so this is the test stream's going pretty well. I haven't had the wheel drop out at all. It's been really good. So
good drivers out there. Our target is to finish around.
I guess I've got to test.
5 minutes. The track temp is 19. So
I guess I've got to test the Bathurst track at some stage to see if it was Bathurst. But I found there was another Windows update I had to do, and then there was NVIDIA had an update. There was so many issues with pit lane start. How do I do that in a rolling start? It's too late now.
Safety car speed is 72 kilometers per hour.
I think we'll be fine. I think we'll just stay back. The problem will be the MX-5s behind. Hopefully they give room. Yeah, Brent, it was... I changed USB ports and it seems to have fixed the problem. So I think my USB port I was using for the motherboard... whoa! Dude's almost killed him on the practice lap. So the MX-5s are way back and they're not moving. They're not moving at all. They're 14, 15 seconds back. Something's happened with the MX-5s. Yeah, I think the USB port on the motherboard got dodgy. I can't hear any in-game chat because that's not working, of course, on my computer because all my audio's playing up. But yeah, that's what I think it was. We changed that. It's all been fine. I should, yeah, so I've got a lot of audio dramas at the moment that I've got to fix up before the weekend. So I'll need to spend some time working that out, but otherwise everything seems to be going pretty well. Okay, the MX-5s are catching us now. Just hopefully they're not catching us too quickly. We've got a Blinky Bill up front too. There's every chance I get killed by these MX-5s as they come through. Yeah, so I changed to Elgato software, wavelength, and it promises the world, but it's in beta and it seems to drop my audio settings every time I log in, which is frustrating. I've got to work out how to fix that. We're going, I reckon. No, we're not. Almost gone to the pits already. Nearly killed everyone on the way through. 6 seconds back to the MX-5s. Come on, let's go, everyone. Let's race. Let me concentrate just for a little bit. Hope you're doing well, Roy, by the way. Not everyone's going to survive here, I guarantee you. The problem being on the back of the 86s, when the MX-5s come through, they're going to want to come through and we're going to be faster than them. It's going to be frustrating as hell.
He's leading the race.
There goes one off.
The next car is Vieira, D-license.
And we're starting to get bogged down here. Oh, there's a MX, there's a GR86 over there in the dirt as well. So that's a couple. Not as many as I would have liked, but they're free spots. See if we can get this quarter right. Oh, there's smoke. That's a car gone. That's the one behind's just gone flying through as well. It's happening everywhere, everyone. Not the speed down the straight we really wanted.
Now leading 17th place.
Need to make some passes happen before the MX-5s catch. Oh, something's happening.
The gap to P16 in front is now 0.34.
We're definitely faster through this section if I can somehow get ahead of these guys. Oh, there's the cars on their roof. They're M2s though, I reckon.
Daniel is pitting for position 10. Expect him to come out a bit behind you.
Come on. We're up to 15th. Still losing I rating.
P16. That lap time was 121.37. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Holland behind is with right side.
There is a chance we go around the outside here. Okay, so we've got to stop a little early. Got to make him go wide here. There's a couple going wide ahead. I think there's a slowdown out there in the dirt patch at some space. Oh, I almost lost that. Got to get a good run through here. Now got to get a good run on the straight. Oh, not close enough to the apex. Whoa! That's an interesting line.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast. Clear.
Whoa, there's a car facing the wrong way.
Right side's clear.
I didn't see that happening.
On your right.
Okay, we've got a lift here. Let these ones battle it out. Oh, there's going to be a crash here. We need to capitalise.
Okay, Peter, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
The car just wants to tail out at that stage.
The gap to 13th place. Ahead is now 0.47.
Come on. Hold it. Oh!
P15.
I'm trying to get him to overbrake and then cut back on the inside when he goes wide. I'm also trying not to kill him. See, I'm braking there to give him too much room, which is bringing this car behind back into it, and also giving him too much of a gap here. Come on. There's got to be a way past. I've got to learn to overtake. Oh, they've hit.
Car left.
Come on.
Hold your line. Clear left.
We made it happen. Now we've got to catch these ones in front. Oof.
The car ahead is Downs.
Come on.
15. That last lap was a 121.
Thank you.
Yellow flag in sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
You watch the fastest lap of the race for us, not for everyone, but we'll do the fastest lap for ourselves here. That was not the way to do it, though. Gee, it's bouncy off there. Come on, we are catching old mate in front.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Peter.
Oh, there's a 1x there. I'm getting a 1x, like jumping up on that curb a little too much.
The gap to 14th behind is now 0.8.
Apparently I didn't catch him last lap. But I did stuff up that corner. Carlos behind is coming quick though.
Vieira, car number 25, is now in the lead.
Lot of smoke, Ed. That's a car off the track. Stay off the track, dude. Good job. We've left the old mate behind, but Carlos is sticking with us. It's 1.2 up on our fastest lap ever. Oh, hope you're enjoying this. Plenty of time to go. We're nearly in the top 10.
Was 119.71. All right, Peter. 15 minutes left. That's fifth left side.
You're not going to, are you?
Still there.
Oh, you're going to try and go through there. We're going to go too wide. Well done, Carlos. Thank you for not killing me.
Still there. Clear left.
Carlos is quick, okay? Oh, not us quick. That was close. Let's see if he can put old mate in front of. Go get him, Carlos. Come on.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Carlos. D-license.
Oh, and I've gone wide. There's smoke ahead. Carlos will get him, but will he do it cleanly? We got a 1:19.7. And my old mate's brake lights don't work.
Clear left.
Come on. I don't know where this guy's braking, to be honest. And it scares the hell out of me. Is that normal?
Okay, Peter, the next car is Downs.
Thanks for the likes, everyone over on TikTok. Doing a good job.
Car left. Clear left.
Come on, let's go with Carlos. Let's catch him.
You've just done a 120.20.
You and me, Carlos, all the way. Back to 11th now. I didn't see that happening. Oh, there's lots of smoke again, or sand, dust. Oh, no, we're back to 12th. There's a little bit... Oh, that guy's dropping in and out, which is changing our thing. There's that Blinky Bill guy. Oh, I've gone wide. Damn it. Oh, it flows so well, this track, when you get it right. Come on. It's not the best way to do that corner. We've got a long way back to the MX-5s now, which is good.
That's half.
Now we've got to really wait for something to happen up ahead.
Behind is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds. The guy in front is Carlos, D-license.
We are faster than a handful of cars up ahead.
The gap in front is now 1.2 seconds.
Wow, there's a bit of dirt. Come on, get through here. We're leaving them behind. I just need to qualify well, didn't I? Again. We lose one I rating. Incident points are at just 1x, buddy. King. Alright, I'm going wide. I've got to get that corner right. I'm not getting it right. But yeah, just 1x at the moment, so safety rating is going to take a good little bump if we keep this going.
Your last lap time was at 119.88.
Come on. Yes, this is an official race. This is the production car challenge. We jumped in, we failed qualifying miserably. We done very little practice and we got stuck behind some cars early, but we're pacing pretty good. We're faster than most of the track last lap. We just lost too much time early battling. But there is still battling going on ahead, so these series are well known for accidents. And we're sticking with Carlos, and Carlos is good. That felt really good through there.
P11.
Oh, too early on the turn in. We survived. Oof. There's a couple more tenths to my fastest lap. We're actually in draft range of Carlos. We're getting close to those guys ahead.
P12.
That was a 19.4.
You've used half your fuel.
And there's one off. We're catching them. Fastest car on track last lap.
Okay, Peter, you're reeling. Carlos.
As far as the 86s go anyway. Race definitely ain't over yet. Oh, too late on the turn in then. Actually, it's not too bad. It's a... Ooh, hold on. Let me work that one out on the straight. I can brake a little later there and then a little deeper into the corner. So it's a 25-minute race. We've got 8 minutes left. 7.5 minutes left. They reckon about 20 laps will do. We're on lap 14. So about 7.6 to go.
Keep it up.
And I did not do that well at all. Oh, these got wide up front. There's going to be some incident points drama for some people on this track. I guarantee there'll be a drive-through or disqualification for someone at some stage. Oh, and I've gone a little wide of that apex, which is going to... Oh, it doesn't hamper it too much. Definitely not the quickest we've been through there. Come on. Oh, there's lots of dirt ahead. Come on, we're flying here.
You've just done a 120.04.
Come on. Now we're back on Carlos's rear end. Now lift here. A lift. It's the first time we've had the lift for him.
The 11 in. The gap is 0.28.
Come on.
Car right.
I don't want to be alongside you, Carlos. Come on, go.
Car right.
Oh, no, shit, Carlos, shit. We tripped over each other.
Alright, Peter, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Where did he lose his speed from? There was a 0x though.
Car number 23 has been disqualified.
There you go, we lost one. Car number 23, that's in our field.
Here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth. E11.
Oh, that bump was big. So one disqualification gets us into the 11th. So top 10's right in front of us now. Old mate's missing this apex by a mile and bring us right back into it, and I don't want to be. I want him to catch up to old mate in front and drag us through. I cost us both a lot of time last lap. There's a smoke over the edge there. Did someone go off? Did someone go into oblivion? Maybe. Well, that's the best I've done turn one. Oh, no, it's not apparently. Oh, no, it is. I'm up on my delta. He's gone wide. There should be a slowdown out there. I went way too deep under brakes there. That would have given him a fright. That would have given him a huge fright. Gave me a bit of a fright.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Only 2 minutes left, Jim. Where did that race go? Ah, damn. It's the first time I've nailed that corner in a while. Nailed the exit there too. That flowed so well. Now I've got to not kill him. We're not on the last lap yet. We've still got another one to go after this. We're 11th still. We gained back the 8 we lost last race if we end up here. Let's see how deep I make him go here. Man, the sun looks so good on this track. Yes, I'm live, Jai, but not for much longer, unfortunately, dude. We're just testing some stuff out today, but yes, I am live at the moment.
Car right. Still there.
Last lap, and we've got a guy come out in M2.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Right side's clear. Okay, Peter, there's a fast
Damn!
approaching.
This guy's not gonna... No, dude, that's good decision making there. He could have really stuffed up the top 10. Oh, we're in the top 10 now. Something happened. You're a lap down, dude. Don't worry about it. Come on, flow through here. We can get him on the line, maybe. Oh, yes, we can. Come on. Ah, so close.
P11. Well done, mate. Good finish.
1x. Oh, that was a battle. Oh, I think we ended up back in 11th. There was that guy. There was a guy back and forth. Drop it out. Oh, that was a good battle. He's jumped out already, so I can't even say thank you to him. Oh, man. Oh, that was full on. Hope you all enjoyed that one. So we gained 8 I rating, but let me just have a look before I wind this up. Sorry, Jai. Bathurst all week. Just today's a test session to make sure everything's okay with the stream, because it wasn't. Okay, so like I said, we gained 8 iracing just then, and we gained 0.11 in safety rating. We started 28th. No, we're car number 28. So we just want to look at class. All classes, Toyota 86. We started 18th and we finished 11th. So that was a pretty good result. I'm pretty happy with that. Hope you all enjoyed that one. That was a good little battle. But, yeah, we got a 1:19.48. I reckon we could have gone quicker than that too. We just kept on getting balked by cars in front. But I think that was a pretty good battle for that last little bit. Up 10 places. Old mate got third, up 19 places. That's a hefty effort. Okay, so that finishes that. Hopefully, everything continues to work going forward like that. That was really good. We got 4 new followers, so thank you very much for those follows. I don't know what to do about this YouTube stuff. I don't know if this is working or not working, because it doesn't seem to be getting the same analytics as I'm going twice. No, Jackson, I didn't go to it. I watched it all day, or as much as I could most of the day. I didn't go to it, unfortunately, not this year. We're racing it, though, this weekend. That's what the prep for this week's for, is getting ready for the Bathurst 12 hour this weekend. But yeah, no, I didn't get to watch it, unfortunately. I didn't get to go to it. I got to watch it, and it was epic. It was a crazy race. You were there? That's awesome. Whereabouts were you sitting? Oh, man, Yeah, it was. It would have been really good. Whereabouts were you sitting? Hopefully you got some good seats. Had friends of mine that were there. Yeah, I've definitely got to get there in the future. But, man, we were doing laps there that would have put us near the top of the thing if we had qualified properly. Oh, man. Oh, well. It is what it is. Near where Chaz got the beer after he crashed last year. Yeah, near Robbo's. Nice. So you're on the hill just before the kink? On the inside there, where they usually, the Bathurst 1000, they have the bar up on the hill. On the inside of the track, I assume? Because, yeah, you can't really view it. Oh, you can view it from the outside of the track there. There's a nice little spot right at the tip there before the road goes under the track. We were supposed to go to Robbo's at Bathurst, but I never got there. Chaz got you the seats inside the track. Nice. Nice. Would have been a great place to be. You would have saw that explosion of the blue car when it went, the rear wing ripped itself off. Yeah, it would have been. And you would have seen some great overtaking there into the chase. It was a good race. Definitely a good race. So very, very jealous of you. Bibby was the one who got disqualified, I reckon. He was, and he had the fastest lap of the race. That's what I probably want to have a look at. What happened, the race start? I know this is not the quickest way to do it, everyone. Oh no, it was the race start at Brands Hatch that was the problem. This one was fine. They were looking really good. Randall unfortunately made that one little mistake, and I've made that plenty of times in the sim. But yeah, it's just ruined their whole race. And then Ojeda should have just let him pass. Should have. That's what I always say whenever someone's on you like that in a 12-hour race. Just let them pass and get this toe. Ojeda was just, too much ego in the window, looking in the mirror, trying to stop Chaz from getting past. Yeah, I still think that they definitely weren't going to win it, but they're definitely going to get a pretty good result considering that happened. If if they didn't run into Ojeda at the end there. But yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately, Randall made the mistake to put him in that situation. They could have won, but there was a lot of chaos they had to avoid. Unfortunately, it's a self error that took them out. That's the problem. If it had been, if they had got taken out at Forest Elbow or something like that, something you couldn't avoid it, or a kangaroo or something like that you just couldn't avoid it, it'd make it a little bit easier to swallow. But I think he looked like he was having a blast anyway. I think he was just there with his mates having a bit of fun. And his team, his GT4 was the only GT4 to finish, so they got the GT4 class winning as well. It was his team. Yes, the 6 hour. There's a few people that are on here whose parents or other people are going to the 6 hour. It's national titles for a few different things. I think the XLs is one of them, but that'll be interesting. That's the next time that the hill will be alight with the sound of revving engines. So that'll be an interesting one. But they had a fast car. They put it on pole was awesome. But the what could have beens. He'll be back next year. He'll do it again. So okay, sorry, that's just messages coming through. So look, I'm going to kill the stream there. Let me know what you think of the new layout. This is purely to make it easier on my end. So when I do the portrait view, it's just basically this center part come across, so I don't have to replicate it in the background and then chew up my GPU. So I'm just making it a little bit easier for me on the other end. I'll look at it later, and it actually makes it easier for me to do clips as well and stuff like that. So let me know how it goes. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to test something quickly. No, I took that option away. Oh, I'm an idiot. But I can press this button, can't I? What happens if I press this? Is this going to kill everything? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Whoa. There's no frame droppage. The CPU and the GPU are doing okay. I guess I'm not watching it while it's actually racing. Replay's not as bad, but let's see. Nothing stuttering. So now I am recording at the same time while I am, which means I need to get rid of, no, that's not, it's recording the base thing. Okay. Maybe that works. Testing. I didn't even check if that's working. That's working. So recording's working while streaming. So I've just got to get my audio issues sorted out and we're good. I don't like this layout for the horizontal, but it's something. Hopefully I can work it out to be a bit different in the future and have it looking separately different. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching today. We'll be back tomorrow. Work will be a lot better. I'll actually get on at the reasonable time. We'll try and do the GT Sprint, which is the 40-minute race at Bathurst in the McLaren. We'll do that race, and then we'll follow it up with the GT Challenge, which is the fixed class one. And then we'll just do some laps after that around in find a hosting session and do some laps at that. Or do an official test server, practice server, and just do laps. And that's rinse and repeat all week until we get there for the Saturday when we do the 12-hour. But thank you everyone who jumped in, and thank you everyone for the likes and the follows and all that kind of stuff. And I'll catch you tomorrow for another fun stream, hopefully, and we'll get the GT3 going. See, my frames are down to 67. I say goodbye, and my frames are down to 67. So now I stop recording. It's just the replay. So it's not... Oh, my frames... oh, yeah, 85, 87, 91. So that's going to kill my frames recording at the same time. So I don't need to do that. Although it's back down to 76, 73 now. With that sun. When the sun's in the face. Anyway, it's something I'll work on as we go through it. Anyway, thank you all. Have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.